Yeah, pretty much as soon as spring hits, when I'm not down here, I have my coax disconnected and everything unplugged.
Oh, yeah, I'm the same way. In fact, every time I leave my shop, especially in the summer months, I don't trust the lightning arresters or anything like that. Because think about how many volts is a lightning bolt. All right, you're talking millions and millions of volts. All right, even the tiniest minuscule fraction gets through with all the sets of electronics, especially the LD MOSFET stuff, it's toast. So I never would trust that. So I unplug everything, undo the coax, and just put it on my shop floor against the concrete floor or the tile floor. But yeah, I never trust that stuff. So when I leave here in the summer, everything is unplugged.
Yeah, same here. So, if I remember from your videos, do you have does the loop connect to the bowline right off of your deck?
No, I'll have to send you the link to the latest one. I put the bowline. Boy, everything's jerry-rigged up there because it's pretty much still, I'm almost done with the prototype phase. I'll send you the link to the latest video. But no, it's up on my antenna tower. Yeah, the top of my tower is flat. You'll see it up there. You'll see I have it mounted, but yeah, it's a very tippy top of my tower right by the mast where my ground plane and my beam, my Yagi is mounted. But yeah, it's up a lot higher. Now my 80, I did have down on that little porch, a little mini deck. But as you're standing on the ground, it was only maybe 9 feet off the ground. But now it's way up higher, up on top on my tower, which still isn't very, very high, but it's much higher than it was. But yeah, I'll send you the link.
No, I saw it pop up. I didn't watch the whole thing. I'll go back and watch it. I'm just thinking, if you fed that with 600 ohm and dropped the 600 ohm straight down the tower and could get a tuner at the bottom of the tower, it's not going to matter what length that loop is. You could put it back to the longer length. It'll kind of work like a doublet, and as long as that tuner can handle 10 to 1, you'll be able to tune everywhere beautifully, and I think it'll cut back on the RFI as well. Yeah, you'll figure that out. Maybe just choke it out a little bit more. But you sound really good now. You're hitting your solid 5 over. The problem is the static crashes are 20 over. I guess that's the beauty of 160. But if there was no lightning, it would be completely. It's Q5 anyway, except when the 20 over crash comes, then it takes you out. What signal strength are you getting on me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. KB2UKA.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's varying. The being's a little bit erratic, but we'll go. I wasn't looking at the screen. I think we'll go from 10 over 9, and it points you are 20 over towards the tail end of that last transmit. You're 20 over. And I tell you what, that matters. Audio quality matters big time, depending on the signal strength. So if you're receiving me at 7S units, it's going to sound But one of these days I'll be pounding you up there with 20 dB, and it's such a difference. Between 9S units 5 over than it is for 20 to 30 over. When it gets to 20 over 30 over, that's when you get the full. It's in your face. You get that low end, all the high frequencies. And but that's another thing too. I'm setting up. See, I have the means to get any amplifier I want. Price is no limit for me for my amplifier. But the thing is, I got that money tied up in the Apache Labs non-G2-1K. So I got that $1,700 down payment just hanging out there in the ether, and I'm not going to spend any more money until this is resolved. So I haven't heard a peep out of them. So I'm considering doing. In the meantime, I'm thinking about contacting them and just say, hey, listen, here's my order number. Just take that money, that $1,700, and put it towards a G2, and I'll pay the difference, and then send me the G2. That way you can cut ties with Apache Labs. But that non-G2-1K, I've been waiting for it. That was going to be my legal limiting amplifier, so to speak. But I'm kind of sick and tired of waiting. But in the meantime, I'm going through this prototype with the 160-meter loop. And right now, it's when if everything's going smooth with the AL80B I'm doing 740 watts right now. Everything runs smooth. That's when I'm going to bump up the output power, because if I'm running that much power, really limit. I want everything to be as perfect as possible. for me down here. But anyhow, like I said, you were 20 dB. When you went to 20 dB, that's when your full audio came through, and it sounds really sweet at 5K.
The best of all of them, and it's not built by Flex. It's built by the company 403 Alpha A, the Power Genius. I think it's the best amplifier on the market. Everyone that has one, and people that actually know a lot more about this stuff than I do, say it's built to the same quality of a broadcast amplifier. And I was going to buy one. I wanted to split the payment, and they had to send me an invoice to do. Well, I asked them to send me an invoice because I couldn't do that on their website. And they took 2 weeks to get back to me, and I'd already ordered the RF2K, which I love. But you want a robust tank, it's that Power Genius.
Okay, hold on here. I'm going to write that down. Power Genius. Sorry. Okay, I wrote that down. Yeah, as you were talking, the band is dipping and dabbing there a little bit. Times you went down to like 10 over, but it's warbling a little bit. Hopefully, you're still coming in there. But yeah, keep me posted. I'm curious if they're going to have good communication with the 10E. But as far as getting my money back, dude, I don't even want to try to open up that can of worms, try to battle with Apache, because it's been almost 2 years. I think I put it on one of my credit cards, and paid it off. But I'd rather just avoid that headache and just keep that money, and I'll send you the rest for the G2. But if I knew definitely 100% I could easily get my money back, I would do that. But I think that's going to be a headache. I think it's just be easier for me to, poor me, to buy the G2.
Well, yeah, the G. It's a great radio. I've been running it now. I don't even know when I got it, Ken. I think I got it in January. I've had no issues with it. None. Some people have, but those are people that bought it brand new when it first came out. And there were no issues with the radio. It was software issues. Firmware and software issues. But now it's all been worked out. I would shoot Tony an email and maybe word it like, hey, all good. I know it's been taking a while with the amp. I really don't care about that, but I'm deciding whether I want to put that money towards a G2 or ask for a refund. Are you able to accommodate both of those scenarios? You could put it to him that way and see what he says. You just said 15 over. You sound great. And I want to knock on wood, but the lightning crashes are becoming more intermittent, not as often. Yeah, you sound really good. So you're still doing everything through Cakewalk?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Microphone RE320 into the little Scarlett Solo. And then, right in the Cakewalk. In fact, I don't know if I'm going to upload this video or not. I might wait till we get better conditions. But if I do upload this up on the screen right here, you'll see all this nonsense. Most of this was experimental. But a lot of it's eye candy, too. Like up on the screen, all my meters and everything. I like everything on the big screen. But, just everything in Cakewalk. And then...
the AM profile was smoother. And the second one, what you called the single sideband profile, I think I liked it better. I think it was a little punchier. But again, it could be my brain playing tricks on me. Because for the most part, they sounded similar because of the signal strength. Yeah, I'd love to. You could even post it. I don't care, but I'd love to hear it. I'm recording. I'm recording on K3 FF. I literally just started. So you are it's great. You're 20 over or S9, and I'm the same into it. I'm 20 over right now, and then there we go. See, now I'm S9. Now I'm S8. Now I'm 10 over. Now I'm 20 over. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the man has no idea what it's doing. Yeah, but I would love to hear that if you could send me that link. KB2UKA and Ken, I am sorry. I just got a message from the XYL. I need to go assist her with something, and we go to bed early, man. That's why, I'm never on here 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, even on the weekends. So, like, this is late. Normally, I've already got all my chores done. The dogs are fed. The cats are fed. But, yeah, we get in bed on the weekends like 9:30, and then we watch TV to 11, and then we pass out. So, I got to cut it short here. I'm sorry. But really, really good to get you. Well, I'll tell you this much. My wife and daughter are going to the Katy Perry concert and then to Sabrina Carpenter. And they're staying in Manhattan those nights. So me and the boy are going to be here alone. Those nights, I'll be on the radio to 11, 12 o'clock. So that will definitely be a date for 160 meters. KB2UKA. I'll listen out, and I'll say 73. All right, take care, Ken. KB2UK clear.